Welcome back to Character Select. Dave and Scow. Back to being cops on the noir streets of LA.
Phelps. A shooting at the 111 Club. 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes.
Holy shit.
Well, fuck.
Here's, we didn't get all of it.
I can tell you
That's so much morphine.
Yeah.
Those Vice boys get any on the side?
Yeah, probably.
Damn it.
Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
So,
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
so it's worth noting that of the 3 Vice cases, or advice cases, that made it into the game that were not DLC, they all dealt with morphine. Because the other 2, Reefer Madness
That makes sense,
and Naked City, technically the Naked City also dealt with morphine, but it was kind of like a side thought. It wasn't actually a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't the focus.
But the first case was, oh shit, we just shut down all of this illegal Army-issue morphine. The third case is, well, there's probably still some left out there, but it's not a big deal, and we're dealing with this boxer anyway. And then this case is, what do you mean we didn't deal with all of it? Hop in, Earl.
Like, you'd be expecting some people to still have, like, a couple.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the
20
top
fucking
job.
judge ones.
There's a
Yeesh.
change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
So they're talking about somebody getting captain. 2 people going for the top role in the department. And apparently Earl has his favorite. Which makes me wonder, is Captain Donnelly in charge of everything or just homicide? I think he's just in charge of homicide, right?
It's either homicide or he has a portion of the city.
Yeah.
Because the police station, like, I'm pretty sure that all of his cases did tend to happen, well, obviously besides chasing the fucking Dahlia murderer, all happen in a set zone.
Yeah.
There were what? Probably east side, whereas we've done a lot of work west side.
That's true.
Homicide guys are already inside.
So I did look it up. The king designation.
Phelps, back again. We're here about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're
Shit.
a no-piece.
Ugh. That's very
Mind
funny,
if we take
Earl.
a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Fuck, what was I saying? Well, I've lost it.
Gone forever.
Pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Jesus.
The message is that they have extra rounds to spare. Guys, look how many bullets I have! Pow, pow, pow.
We can try again.
We're not talking to her until we've examined the scene. That's just bad fucking luck for the 2 band players to be caught up in another case, right? It's gotta be. It's not important. That's just a matchbook.
Oh, goodness knows in a noir, the matchbook is always telling.
Just a bottle. Boop.
Well maintained. Custom case. Someone
Custom
cares
case?
for this.
Alright.
Nope.
Mouthpieces.
Or just mouthpieces. That.
You had the click.
What?
Yep.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Ooh.
And a lefty. And righty.
Oh!
I don't think that... Yeah, I don't think there's an
Case
order.
must have cost more than the trumpet.
God, there's even a fucking burnt spoon in there.
Follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
Jeez, all 4 of the band members were in on it. Fucking hell.
Thing is, in that case, though, that's not a syringe. Like, that's
Yeah,
a prep syringe, so you'd think he's not taking pure shit that would murder him, he's just a normal morphine addict, but
he still got
they've
gunned
said
down
it's
for
army
it.
issue, so there must be syrettes, yeah, somewhere.
Oh. There it is.
Oh, okay.
We have
Yeah.
a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
I put it back in.
So it can be cataloged by the ME.
Hello.
These are just cigarettes,
Smokes.
thankfully.
Shit ton of smokes.
A dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Dozen packs.
Or like 1 month on a bad day.
So it's 120 cigarettes.
10 ciggies to a pack, yeah.
Okay, so maybe he's talking about them selling them.
Yes, that's for retail, not for ooh, hello. A bar?
Good old bar.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting connection, isn't it?
Never the same, are they?
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
But Tish.
Alright.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Bad cop. Bad cop.
I don't know.
Before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Okay.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
That seems on the up and up. Good cop?
Sure. Yeah. I believe it.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Yep.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Good to know. Alright, so...
I guess that rules out him being like PTSD stricken as fuck.
Well... Not necessarily.
Or if he was, then, you know, obviously, you know, Captain Morphine might have kept that down.
Yeah.
I swear, this town
Shut up.
goes straight to hell.
Oh.
This town going, wow, what a fancy ride. Take it.
No, not...
Do we get a call in?
Stumped. Ideas?
Not what I intended to do.
Back to the station.
Oh, I thought that
we
was
need
a...
to speak to someone on the robbery.
I thought it was lit up.
No.
Alright, so... Boop. Back to the station.
Whoa. So we have multiple locations there.
Yes, we can go to the blue room.
Let me check our order.
Yeah, we can go to the blue room to check
So
up on the
we've got-
musician angle, or we can go to the station to check up on the McKittrick robbery.
The order for this is blue room, and then another place, and then the police station.
Okay.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to
It's right
normal
here,
life,
so...
getting mixed up in the wrong crowd.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Kid
Let's
had
wait
just
for the
bought a
dialogue, yeah.
nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Fair. So just to gun nerd for a second, the Browning automatic rifle, or BAR, was a really, really good gun for World War II, and everybody hated it because it weighed fucking 20 kilograms fully loaded.
Yeah, that's a fair reason to dislike it.
Fucking 40 pounds. Oh, hey, we know this place.
Yep.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
He was about to slap the shit out of her.
Yep.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Herr Officer. We have work to do.
It's an Untersturmführer. 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 I know Führer is like boss.
Junior Storm Leader. She was calling him a young member of the SS.
Gotcha.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Ooh.
I'm a bad copper.
I think that eyebrow twitch is the bad cop indication. You see that?
Yep.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you
He's a
he's
dick.
a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
My
Yeah,
partner
yeah.
mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright. Exact same facial expression.
Basically, you see the tightening around the lips too.
Yeah, bad copper again. Let's give it the
The only way
bitness.
you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer.
Okay.
Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win a war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
The hell? What are your cop instincts telling you there, Cole?
Huh.
Alright, so we're following Elsa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this wouldn't have happened if you'd taken the,
Really?
if you'd gone to the police first. I'm not sure, though.
Why did he chase Roy off, too? That's what I want to know.
Probably because if she is up to some shit, Roy's gonna destroy her.
Oh, there is that.
And we know that Cole's at least a bit soft on her.
I made it right on red. We're fine.
Yeah. God, they're such dicks. They wait until the green is literally changing before they fucking move on. I hate that that's how they've done chases in this game. Just to artificially make it, like, you know, make you break the rules of the road.
Yeah.
Clear road, easy turning, but they'll wait just so that it's red when you're time to move.
Which then falls under the jurisdiction of point of no return. My favorite legal term for running a red light.
Vin, at risk losing the trail.
Yep.
Alright. Wow, she got out of the taxi without paying first? I'm impressed. It's a very trusting cab driver. What is he hoping that she's going to be able to tell him?
I don't know. Maybe Cole suspects that she's always been on the inside.
Maybe. I mean, it's clear he likes her, but maybe he's just hesitant to get there? To bring her into something, or to find out that she's into something else?
Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yep.
Had to delay the investigation for a day to get a booty call? Like, fucking hell, man.
Not only that, he delayed the investigation
LAPD,
until 10 at
we're
night.
looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
See, the dreamboat was on table 3.
Let's go see the dreamboat on table 3, Scap.
Yeah, the dreamboat on table 3.
Can I get a bowl of that chili?
Hell yeah.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime?
Poor Johnny. He's the dark sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Well, you don't have the right to an attorney.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Bad cop? Like, immediately,
Oh, yeah.
this guy's just gonna be bad cop all the way down. Are you
So
kidding?
I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the
Coolridge,
SS.
not Kittredge.
One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Look at that shifty...
Bad cop again? Yeah, look at this fucking
I
guy.
haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club.
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Okay. Things are happening.
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is
Hell
to keep it
yeah.
off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
Oh.
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. You could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
So just to pause, what they're referring to is an expose that came out in 1950 talking about police payoffs, corruption, and graft.
Right.
Basically, exactly what Roy just described. The police were half of the problem of organized crime. They were the ones that were taking kickbacks and allowing it to happen. Stoker is the guy that exposed all of it. He was the whistleblower. And it did not end well for him, but he did expose it.
No. It's the unfortunate case for whistleblowers. It really quite rarely ends well for them.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
There's a forgery division? Damn. Oh, right. That's fraud. Fraud is bunko.
Fraud.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
So
been
Harry
working
was
the docks
supposed to be your
robbery on
partner
the
on
SS
burglaries.
Yeah, that's
So how do you see it?
inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
I say we bust
So,
in there
how do we
and find
connect the
the
docks
goddamn
robbery
evidence.
to the mess at the 111 Club?
Strips off me at the grand jury.
Jack Kelso, eh?
Thrown out, now the DA
It's not important, though.
Oh, yeah, the second stuff would be then.
Thompson, BAR, Valor, morphine titrate.
$500,000 surrenders
Jesus
on the streets of
fucking Christ.
So much morphine.
On the side?
Enough to arm 3 companies.
400 Thompsons.
You think those Vice boys get any on the
Here's
side?
our backroom arsenal
300
from the 111
bars.
Club.
And
This is the case we've
8,800.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah,
keeping up
that
all
is,
these
yeah,
guys are from
packs
my
of
old
12
unit.
hundreds.
Stop them with one
Rest are
round.
finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out. McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Shit, that's
That'll be that Thompson.
I want to make homicide. I mean,
all right. Next,
All on the bar.
next time on Character Select, we're gonna go attend a bus shooting. That's not the exit. So,
I mean, that's the shortcut for the bus shooting. That's the morgue straight away.
so thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it, and scout. We gotta fucking go. Oop.